welcome to the official second Patcast, of the reboot. Hopefully this journey goes better than the other ones did. We are hanging out.
It's a journey.
With Sparrows today.
Yeah, let's give him a big round of applause.
Hello.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so obviously I'm Corey. I do vocals for Pat the Human.
Steven, I play the guitar.
Hello there, it's Ramon. I do the drums.
Do you have an English accent?
I'm Austin. I play.
I play the bass.
I'm Mike. I play bass for Sparrows.
Jason do vocals for Sparrows.
I'm Brian, and I play drums for Sparrows, not Pat the Human. He does.
So that's awesome.
Did you get him?
Yeah. All right. Well, this is kind of a weird setup we have here. We're chilling in our practice space with a ton of random mics and microphones and makeshift mic stands and shit like that. So we are guerrillaing this. And I don't know. Somebody give some
Pounding it.
What's first order of business? What should we talk about?
I mean, I guess we could just talk about music in general at first.
What have you guys been listening to? Non-local.
Deicide, To Hell with God, their latest one. It's awesome.
That's a good one. I just got him into that.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, their new record's sick. The drum sounds pretty badass. Pretty good.
Did you
As
show
always,
me them?
Pretty
no.
fake. It's good, though.
I was telling you about
That's what separates the metal guys.
Neuraxis,
That's what separates the metal guys. Is that
and of
drums?
course Vital Remains. It's always good. Dechristianize, fucking epic. So just anything satanic and good music.
Got
Death
the new
metal.
Skeleton
Witch
Witch
record
that came out
definitely.
yesterday.
Skeleton Witch.
Giving that a couple
You know, I've
hundred
heard of
Wait a
them
second.
in the
Did we
past.
fuck up? Did it not come out yet?
No, it's out.
Okay.
And if it's not, whoops.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, of course. And everyone's welcome to steal
Yeah,
my music.
I needed it.
Which I don't know why you would.
Like, I saw the last one and the artwork was all right, and I saw the artwork on this one. I was like, oh, that looks badass.
Hey,
I was like,
hey,
that's-
Mike.
I gotta take it. And it's definitely-
I have to give you a big shout out because you introduced me to Abiotic, which
Yep.
is fucking badass.
Which is awesome. I
Very
love them.
good.
They're
Mike knows
disgustingly
of
low.
everything that's badass before it becomes badass.
That's all I do. I just sit
Should I
on my
retract
computer
that?
checking shit out.
Steven, did you check
That's all I
out
do.
Corellia?
Yeah.
Is that a Star Wars?
I could do without the
reference?
singing, but I like the gentiness, yes.
Are you okay? So Sparrows, are you guys down with gent or not?
Yeah. Oh, well, we're not against it. It's not something that
Gent.
we shoot for. Yeah. I mean, we wouldn't.
I'm not 100% on
I
what
mean,
it is. to
like
be
bands
honest.
like the Contortionists, like they use a bit of that, and
Yeah.
I love them to death. I swear by them to the day I die.
That's what OG Gent.
So for all the listeners out there who don't know too much about Sparrows, you guys preach the word of the Dark Lord, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Indeed.
That is correct.
Why is that? And can you tell us a little bit about the message?
Well, it's because of the fact that you got to show the other side of it. I've had Christianity shoved down my throat since I was about 5 years old. Kids at school, anywhere you could go. I grew up in a small Texas town, and it was just always something that you had to watch out for every time you left your house, every time you went to sleep. You had to watch out for fucking Jesus, because he's gonna fucking find your ass.
Man, he's a killer.
And if you
Gotta
do
watch
not
out.
if you do not obey his word, you're done for. You're gonna go burn in hell. So as I grew older, my hatred for religion kind of grew as well, and it kind of got to the point where I wanted to do something that would really express my artistic views with the hatred of religion. So I find the one guy in our culture that hates religion more than me, and that's Satan. So we teamed up, started this band.
Yes. It's so delectable.
Yeah, I was actually raised by a praise and worship leader for a Baptist church and an assistant pastor, and so I couldn't even be at home and get away from it. So this is pretty much just a middle finger to everything that goes along with that. I guess it's not like being a rebel even, because I don't need to rebel. We do
it because we want to do it. We do it because we go out of our way.
Right.
Like we
miss out
don't
on
even
good
charge
shows.
for our
We
music.
miss out on good
It's like
shows
I don't
and
even
stuff
want to
like
make
that.
money off the band. I don't have any intentions on making this a career. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But that's not what I'm doing.
We're
this
actually
for.
trying not to make it.
I am not.
Yeah.
I am not trying.
Yeah,
that's good.
We're not trying to force our band down people's throats because our fucking message gets forced down their throats whether they like it or not. And and I'll be honest with you, Christians are very scared people. They are. And it's something
Fear
that
God.
it's well, yeah, but they're also
anything.
but they fear God, but they also fear Satan, and that's what makes me want to do what I do, because I know that people have that feeling you get when I started listening to like black metal and stuff like that, like really satanic stuff, like Watain and bands like even Deicide, like stuff that you thought maybe you weren't supposed to listen to, and that feeling is what I want to give to other people when they listen to our music. That feeling that you're doing something wrong, because we all love that fucking feeling.
Yeah.
You know, whether it be you being a teenager and seeing porn for the first time when you're not supposed to. I mean, whatever it is, that
It's
feeling.
living on the edge.
That feeling is just you're opening this door that you don't know what's behind it, but you're opening it anyway, and
Yeah,
you
I
have to deal with the
remember my first porno.
consequences. The back door sometimes.
Didn't it involve a goat?
I become a
right?
big fan of
It involved
putting
a
it in
goat,
girls'
right?
butts.
No, there was no goat.
No goat?
No goat. Not
Especially
that time.
we do it in such a blatant way.
Yeah,
mean,
it can't be misrepresented in any.
No.
And I wanted to make sure people knew we do have songs that are about religion and about just basic. Don't have any. Doesn't name anybody, but just says wake the fuck up.
Well, it's a lot
Then-
about like how I've always written in bands. I mean, just about questioning faith, because people like to put that fucking answer on it, and
God did it.
whenever, yeah, I mean, just like they like to put a name on it just because they can't, it's something they don't understand it. Gee, he was God.
Actually, it was the steroids. You were
But yeah, I mean, and then when I got with them, it just became more of a hatred. So instead of just like being very nice about questioning faith, it was kind of like attacking people. So
It was like
That's what we like
I
to do.
actually was listening to a band called 1349, and it's almost unlistenable music.
Pretty
It
much.
really is. I mean, it's hard. It's not easy to listen to. And I had always looked at music, I would say, in my younger years as it's not something. It's some food you eat. You don't eat because it tastes that great, but it's like asparagus. Who really likes the taste of that?
I love fucking asparagus.
I love asparagus.
Doesn't
All right.
it make your pee stink?
How about
horrible.
Okay, wait a second. Here's a better one. Do you think your lady really likes the taste of your semen? She probably doesn't, but she does it anyway, and it doesn't taste that good. It's just a situation that it's when I realized that music can be an acquired taste, and that you can like the message, but like a message in the music. Not a lot of bands have a message behind their music. We do, and that's something that
we forced down. Their
I thought was
throats.
pretty cool. Yeah, well, I force it on these guys.
I dig that. We have
Not you.
When we first saw you guys, that was like a collective. Like you guys started playing, and we were excited because we hadn't seen you guys, and then we
it blew our fucking minds.
Yeah, it was like a collective. Like you played your first song, and we were standing like slightly in the back, and like every song we're just like, oh my god,
a little closer.
oh fuck,
A little
And then
closer.
we're on the stage with like the
Renounce your faith. What?
Yeah,
Front,
it was like-
front row.
like fuck, this is awesome.
Yeah, and there's
Thank you,
also
thank you.
there's a musical side to it too. But I mean,
Yeah,
very good
we were
musical
blown
stuff.
away.
we get more questions about the non-musical,
Yeah.
the lyrical
You have to
quality.
worry about when you do this. Like people take away from, they stop
Music.
even thinking about the songs you write, and they just want to hear what you have to say. But I mean,
It's
it's not a big deal. Like we've had
Yeah.
several. We actually have on video of a guy who came up to us who's a devout Christian, and he came up to us and said, "I see the upside down cross on your drum, so I can't really listen to your music. But you guys did great, But he was like, but I can't listen to your music, and that's the kind of thing we're trying to break down.
Right.
You shouldn't be able to take this stuff so seriously.
But what did you say to that kid when he said that?
Well, I just hit him with the Bible.
we carry around
your own
Bibles,
medicine.
No, I meant I hit him with Bible verses and like, facts about that. But basically-
physically
Not
struck
a literal
him
Bible.
No.
with a 1,000-year-old book.
No, I didn't literally throw the book at him. But no,
I probably know more about religion than a lot of people, and I find it interesting. I find myself, and I could easily say, oh, this is just something we do to make people listen to our music, but it's really the other way around. I mean, if I could just go and tell people about Satan, I would. If I would,
But not many people
if I could just go door to door and make people wake the fuck up and realize that there is nothing out there that's going to save you.
Like
Then,
the,
yeah, no, I'll tell you what.
anti-Jehovah Witness, right?
I actually have an interesting story about the Mormons coming to my door that I'll share with you later, if you'd like
So
to hear. it.
you'd be like a Beelzebub's witness or something like
Something like that. I was trying to come up with names.
Dressed in a
Astaroth.
red shirt, black
Astaroth.
tie.
Hey, what's
Did
up?
you say that already?
I said black shirt, red tie.
Okay, yeah.
You bitch.
By the way,
Romance.
Matt, our merch guy and good friend, is here. Not
He's permanent.
He has no mic.
permanent merch guy, but he's here.
forever guest host. Matt Webb.
I've noticed this guy can do a lot of pretty cool impersonations. Whether he's really impersonating somebody or just making it up.
His unintentional Harry Carey was beautiful.
He does have a quite a talent that he will not recognize and fill it to its full potential.
Was that a? Would you set code for something?
That was a question.
So bad.
I'm trying to ask him on a date. Give me a break.
Fuck. You seem like you could fuck really good. Like, just like saying that to another guy. Hey man, I don't mean to be gay, but
I don't mean to be gay. It's
not weird because we're friends. But you seem like you can thrust log. Not even kidding.
Throw pole, dude.
With that flannel, just lumberjack it and straight into the garbage disposal. Wow. So fucking what else? Satan. There's that.
Right. That's all we really
so you
wanted
guys just lost a member, correct?
Yeah, we're looking for another guitarist.
It was a 5-piece originally.
Yeah, our music's really got to be 2 guitarists. It's we'll get by with the one because Ryan's just so talented, but
talented guy. Fuck yeah.
We are gonna need another guy to step in at some point. It's been something that's been going on for a while.
So anyone out there listening, if you love Satan,
and you love the guitar,
you definitely got to be down with the philosophy behind the band. I don't think I need to even say
have
that.
To hate religion.
Yeah. I'll be honest, and this is totally 100%. It fuels our music. It does. It really does.
Religion.
I mean, it. That passion behind that, maybe something that I've lost from music itself. I don't know. You could say that, but that really does. It makes me want to play.
I feel you, man. Like on our new EP, Eternal Damnation, dropping early November.
Stoked for that.
Shameless promotion.
Let's take a word from our sponsors.
There is a couple songs that are really fueled by the hate of. Well, I'm sure you guys are smart enough to hate religion. Obviously, you're smart enough to hate the government. Correct?
Isn't it all the same thing?
Yeah. Well,
this unstoppable force that seems like you.
So I was just saying, like, our fucking some of our music is also fueled by that same aggression and rage towards,
the establishment is what I call it. It's the collective, the bullshit, the man, right?
The man in general.
Fucking Ronald McDonald.
So I don't know. I think that's becoming a lot more prevalent in this day's music, anyways. Besides, like, obviously all the hardcore Christian bands out there, Straight Edge, Don't Break It, or you go to hell.
The whole screaming prayer thing.
Boy, that was really thick for a while, man.
I don't know what you're screaming about.
It's a community thing. It really is, and some people they get inspired by their girlfriend breaking up with them. I've never found that to be a very inspiring time in my life, to be honest with you. Singing about that or writing about that has never been something I've ever been able to do. I've tried.
I've never been in a band that's actually talked about that.
I've tried many times to write a love song, or write some sort of song that, was not what I usually write about, and it's impossible. Like once you hit your stride, like what you want to do musically,
it,
or lyrically, it's a rewarding feeling just to put it onto disc. Now, I love recording and stuff like that. I like making new. I would say that's my favorite part about the band.
Writing or recording?
I would say probably recording it. Like, writing is the hard, tenuous, stressful work. Recording is when you're starting to get to hear those ideas in your head through those speakers.
I feel you.
I agree. I kind of like hearing the final product.
Right. I can't even say that playing shows is one of my favorite things. To me, that's kind of something you got to do. That's a good way to get your music out there, and you got to play. We don't put more emphasis on one or another. It's just something I like more is recording. I know these guys probably think different. I know Jason likes playing shows a lot.
Yeah, I know definitely.
I love playing shows.
We are
my favorite
shows.
thing in the world.
Getting blown from a girl you have no idea who she is, that's great. Don't get me wrong. But the playing of the show is what I don't like.
I definitely like being able to change it up. Like, you have the recording, everyone's heard it and all that shit, and they expect you to do this, and you throw a little fucking side, or what do you call it? Curveball.
Yeah.
You throw a little Satan in there, and then
it's something that we've always stressed that I know that just because I don't like doing it, I got to do it, and it's got to be done. It's got to be done well. So it's something that we've always stressed is just being able to fundamentally play the instruments at first.
See, we disagree with that completely. We strive to not play our instruments correctly.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Break shit, punch
Break
people.
shit. Yeah,
punch
whatever.
each other. Don't punch.
Yeah.
You know what? It really.
break some ribs.
I've seen some of the sloppiest bands be some of the. Honestly, though, I've seen some of the sloppiest bands play really good shows, and I've also seen some of the tightest bands play terrible shows. Yeah, the music is so subjective, man.
Yeah, just the last show we played, me and Steven made the mistake of getting just sloppy hammered.
Is that a
drums.
mistake or is that a?
We play
just
every
gotta
time.
train like
every
that.
time
It
we
was a
play, we're
mistake
drunk.
this
No,
time.
It's a
no,
mistake
hold on.
if you can't get up.
Hold on.
Oh,
Corey.
Turtle mode on stage was just like.
oh shit!
Hold on.
That's
The
fantastic.
best part, because before they're both shit.
Can I
hammered.
fucking speak?
No. Fuck you.
Oh, I didn't know he was here.
I know, right? I blend in so
Oh,
well.
hey, Steven.
Oh, hi.
The reason me and Corey, well, I don't know about Corey. The reason I got obliterated was
'cause
because
you're
the
depressed.
sound
Alcoholism.
system was so horrible that you couldn't hear anything, regardless.
Oh, yeah.
wouldn't really
The
matter.
subs in Phil's in Arlington, isn't it?
Live
All
at
the-
Phil's.
Phil's, yeah, live at
they-
Phil's.
They're all blown out completely. So everything sounded like it was going through like your shitty computer speakers that
You
come
put a
with
mic in
your
an
free-
asshole.
Hey, you can back me up on this though. That's more of their problem, isn't it? I mean, I just kind of fucking grab the sticks and black out.
Well, I also do vocals too.
Oh.
So it.
Attempts.
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
My bad.
And then like a hush falls over the room. Like, ooh, it's all right. He's new.
But it did kind of suck because like one of our songs I have to listen to Austin and Corey, and then or Austin and Steven, my bad, not Corey. I'll listen to Corey.
What's up?
They're the same
But
person.
yeah,
Fuck
it was just a
that guy.
pain. Cause,
Yeah.
like, also because I have triggers and shit too, and then like we had samples, couldn't fucking
Right.
hear all that stuff. So
I would say the only vocalist I've ever had I've been playing shows since I was about 13 years old, and I'm 25 now. That's like a long time, dude. I'm really fucking old. Jason's the only vocalist
He's
I've ever
26.
had.
You're not that old.
Jason's the only vocalist I've ever had in my mix. Like everybody, like he's actually on time, and I can actually like if I feel like the music's slipping away, I can stick with Jason on it. So as long as I can get vocals, which if the sound is bad, that usually means the vocals are
See,
too loud.
for
Sorry,
me-
ear muffet. The vocals are probably too loud if the
For
mix
me,
is bad.
is if I'm on time with him. That's the only thing I need. I just need drums.
The people don't know who
Why
him is.
do you guys are you guys
Our
thinking the
drummer.
same thing I'm thinking right now? Why the fuck do we play music? All we're doing is complaining about it.
Oh, I love.
Show was shitty, sound was bad.
You bring up a
I
really
hate religion
you bring up a really good point. I think.
Steven?
Why do we play music?
because
Let's-
it's
let's
fucking
talk this
awesome.
out.
That's how I have fun.
Yeah. I don't want to
It's-
do
I don't
anything
dislike
else.
I can't even
No
tell you it's something.
desires.
It's not something that I don't even think about. Do I want to do this? I just do it. There's no want. There's no me thinking of life without it because I know that
Perfect.
I'll always be back there, whether it be in any circumstances. Every time I've ever gotten kicked out of a band or quit a band, within months I'm back and doing something. Even when I've told myself, "Oh, I think I need to fucking quit doing this shit."
Yeah, dude,
I can't.
feel you, man. Fuck.
Every
It's
every
good
single
shit.
day I've worked at Walmart since I got that job.
Exactly.
Checking
There
people
you go.
out. It's like
It gives you the fuel.
I just want to like do anything.
But that-
keeps
Just want to get a
me from
falling
doing
down
that.
moment and start blowing people away with
Exactly.
Uzis.
Stay away from girls because they're gross.
Ew, cooties.
That's the worst thing you could pick to stay away from girls.
Yeah, we just looked at our Facebook fan insights, and it turns out that we have more male fans than female fans.
Wah, wah,
We're
wah.
a homo band. Oh shit.
You guys are getting too metal then.
16 to 20, I think.
It's usually that's the curse of the metal band right there. Play hard, play heavy, but guess what? Sausage fest.
Dude, honestly, go ahead.
3/4 or more of our fans are all dudes. Like
There's
big
very few chicks that are down with the devil.
fucking-
You know, we were talking about that
No,
actually.
we have there's 82 of our likes, our likers. Are
don't
also
know.
fans of Blink-182.
Oh,
I saw
that number continues to grow
Yeah.
somehow. I think people are
I'm gonna
liking
say
them.
I'm one of them.
Yeah,
One of those.
I think 4 of those are us.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Definitely.
big fan. Unfortunately,
Sorry, guys.
Well, I mean, you can like whatever you want. That's none of my business. But, no, Jason.
Not when it comes to religion. No.
No.
No, sir.
But anyway, back to what fuels the music.
Exactly.
I mean, I can't say that getting up and talking about any of this would do me any good. You know, it's like put it in a band. That makes it seem way cooler to me. You know, if you have something
Yeah.
to say, like if I wanted to go door to door and be like, hey, guess what? I think you're stupid for liking Christ. You know, that's probably not going to get people's attention as much as me. You know, starting a band and making it seem like,
And you get in their face way
you get
more
in their
about
face.
it.
And the metal to me is about stirring up controversy. And I feel it's something that is lost, especially in North America.
And you know,
people want the cash, they don't want the problems. I want the problems. Bring me the problems.
For me personally, like, you know, you see a bunch of musicians, they want to strive to be the best musician that they can. And like, I'm all for that. But for me personally, I know that I'm not by any means the best guitar player out there. And I'm okay with that. That's not what I set out to do, you know? I set out to have fun. You know, like, I set out to write what I want to write that makes me happy.
Yeah.
And in turn, I get to share that with other people. And if
That's
they
all that
like
matters.
it, then that's cool.
That's,
if they don't, then that's cool too. I don't give a
I
fuck.
can't really come from that angle. I do want to be the best drummer ever. I'm not even kidding.
No, that's,
Like, that is my mission, to destroy all drummers. But that's a drummer thing.
well,
It
see,
really
my
is.
favorite drummer is Bill
the
Kirk.
same.
Look at that mischievous grin he has
love
over
drums,
there.
He wouldn't settle for anything but, like, you know, the best.
Yeah.
But that,
Oh, nice.
but you know, you take heart over talent any day. When you're
Yeah.
putting together a band, you find the guys, and we've had a couple problems with that. You find the guys that want to play, not the ones that
Are the best.
right.
Yeah,
Because
totally.
just because you're the best
Well,
at something,
I don't know. We found
In metal though, it's hard because the best want to play. You know.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, like, I agree with that a little bit, but I agree with that a lot. But when we were trying out, like, bass players, we had like
Oh, no, do the drummer first.
a drummer.
The one that wouldn't play?
Just in case. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he listens.
Just in case, I don't want to talk. About
Okay.
See, it's the misadventures
All right,
that
fine.
make the best
You don't have
stories.
to say
All right.
anything.
If everything went great, then
So-
this wouldn't be near as fun. I'm down for the
So-
bad shit.
I was just so in awe.
All right,
I was just so in awe.
Okay, so we go to try out like our second or like third?
This
is bef-
wasn't even for Pat the Human. It was when
It
we
was
were
just
broken
it was
up.
for when Pat the Human was broken up. We wanted to try out another drummer, and we went to one of my good acquaintance's house, borderline friend. Probably shouldn't say that. But hey, nice fucking Ancient Aliens here, Austin.
Oh shit!
Minus the tan.
You got to be orange,
So
man.
fucking, we go to this guy's house,
thing
right?
is-
And we're hanging out. We take Steven's fucking 1,000-pound cab and.
But
at
he
the
has
time-
like really good gear.
Oh, he
too,
has
like
he has
good
he has
guitar
an amazing
gear.
drum set, amazing guitar shit, everything. And he's sitting there, and we're like, okay. So he's listening to a song.
Like I show him the
I don't
song
think I've
that
heard
we
this
wrote.
story.
No, you probably haven't. And so Steven shows him a song we wrote. We go over it for a while and shit like that. And then Steven's kind of like, let's just jam. Let's see what happens. Or no, first we were like, you want to try this song? Playing it. He listened. He sat there and listened on his throne with his sticks in his lap and his hands, just sitting there for about like, I don't know how many, like 30 times you went through the song.
Yeah.
Like literally 30 times sitting there, just listen, bobbing his head. And then it comes time, and then we're like, okay, this is fucking weird. Do you want to try it? And he's like, oh yeah, totally, yeah.
And the only thing, the only thing that he fucking produces is one kick on the kick drum.
one kick. And then Steve's like, oh, you want to jam at least? And he's like, oh, sure, we can jam, yeah. Steve starts just going off on some
He's
wild
like, oh, you meant today?
tangent stuff. No.
Right now.
And the dude just sits there. He just sits there and does nothing. And then we're like, I get like he gives me a Canada Dry. That was the best thing about going out
shit.
there. Is I got a Canada Dry.
Sorry
out of
for
it.
wasting
Canada
your
Dry goes
time.
hard.
That's what.
And-
There's nothing that says sorry for wasting your time like a ginger ale.
It was the weirdest fucking thing. Like the fucked up thing is he's pretty decent at drums. And
That's strange.
it's so bizarre.
Did you ask him? Did you say what?
He was an old Pat the Human fan from like back in the day, and then he was just in awe. And he was
I guess so. Yeah, it must have been something like that.
Well, he didn't show it.
They're in my house.
Nah, it was super
I
weird.
just make taquitos.
I meant to give him the Canada Dry at the beginning,
You
but I
know
hope
what?
he's not mad.
He drinks it quick.
Speaking of Canada Dry,
I forgot here.
I mean, does he even like carbonated beverages?
speaking of Canada Dry, I have to prefer it on an airplane rather than
Oh, yeah.
in a can.
Yeah, no.
For some fucking reason.
It's more bubbly, right?
Fucker.
In first class.
In first class,
Everything tastes better.
There you go.
You only
in the little plastic cup with the ice.
The little plastic cup.
With the ice, yeah. It's just
more busy.
No, sir. We
Doesn't
actually
weigh-
give you champagne instead of the Canada Dry.
I want Canada
Even
Dry.
better. First class.
Try.
Even fucking better.
So yeah, that
I'm
was
going
weird.
to Canada. Can I have some Canada?
But
Dry,
when we were
please?
trying out bass players,
Just call it dry.
What was
Can I
the
get some
reason we were
dry?
talking about this?
Canada, they have USA Dry.
I don't know. Just keep going.
I don't know. We tried out a bunch
Bad
of.
auditions. People that don't want to play.
Oh, that's just vodka.
We had a stoner guy, like a Rasta guy, try out.
Fuck
Oh.
that guy.
I don't think I've heard this story either.
Yeah, he was
On drums?
no on
on
bass.
bass.
Cool.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I got some ideas for the song. No, we're like, oh, like, yeah, I got some ideas for the song. Like, all right, it's cool, yeah. And so, like, we're playing it.
Get so pitted. Get so pitted.
We're like playing, and he's just like, I'm like, well, shitty, and not like that was a
That was awesome.
story, like solo.
Corey just made
like
it better for the-
Seinfeld.
It was just like
He can play like Seinfeld? Did you know that's a keyboard? That's not a real bass.
terrible. It was terrible.
In the Seinfeld episodes.
Crushed all my dreams.
Yeah. Listen to it closely.
Oh, we didn't
next
tell him.
time.
We didn't tell anyone. No, we're just like, oh, we'll get back
Speaking
to you.
of Seinfeld, any current favorite shows?
Me and Corey Morrison were talking about this on the way.
Yeah, I got
Breaking Bad. Just got
Breaking
into it
Bad.
literally
Sorry
last
for,
night.
the-
I'm on episode 7.
Sudden.
It's amazing.
Breaking
I watched-
Bad, Kirby Enthusiasm, Boardwalk Empire,
You're not a big TV guy.
Always Sunny.
Always Sunny,
Me neither.
the new
neither.
Office.
Parks and Rec.
Nope.
I haven't sat down and watched TV in probably 3 years.
That is a damn good
But
thing. Keep it that way.
You computer TV though.
right. I download episodes.
Oh, there you go.
I don't even.
That's what I do.
I don't know when movies come out. I don't know commercials. I don't know anything like that.
Nothing.
But like
Carry on.
Fringe. Ooh. Oh, that's gross, dude.
Just spit on my wiener.
Fringe is an outstanding show. It's just
Yeah, my
started-
dad's
I heard
been
it
telling me
was
about that
award
show.
season.
It seems pretty
If
tight.
you like X Files, you'd like this. This goes even
love
further.
X-Files.
This is it's like fringe science, and they like get information from people's dead brains and stuff like that through computers, and it's just a great.
Yeah,
show.
I usually just watch
That one's
sports.
pretty awesome.
Sports?
That's it, yeah.
I keep it to Seinfeld and Curb Your
anything
Enthusiasm.
anything that is a
I
sport.
downloaded the full series of The Twilight Zone. I've been watching that down. It's amazing. Like
That's the only way to watch TV now.
The
It
production.
really is. I mean,
value-
if you throw me a whole season of something, I probably won't watch it.
That's
But
the
that's
thing.
cool that you did it.
Oh, you
I'm
won't
late.
watch it?
Lately,
I'm trying.
I've been watching, I've been kind of watching Breaking Bad. I haven't finished it yet.
So dope.
I'm watching How I Met Your Mother. It's a pretty funny show.
That is a good.
I'm really
show.
into 2.5 Men.
that actually, man.
No, How You Met Your Mother is fucking.
That is good.
All of them.
And then
Very
and then
very
I
well put together.
Just finished watching this anime called High School of the Dead. It's about zombies, so can't go wrong with that.
Oh yeah, and The Walking Dead's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
seen
wait
The
for
Walking Dead?
season 2. That's the
Oh,
only
yeah.
other series that I'll watch.
It takes
I'm
forever
gonna be like-
to do anything. Like that show's
I'm
just.
gonna be like, yeah, I got the comic book, but
Yeah, like, do you read Walking Dead, the comic?
Not currently. I mean, I have. I don't like.
What did you read it up to? Like, what issue?
Fuck, I don't know. Just like 2 or 3.
Okay. Because, dude, I'm so, like no one.
Corey
reads-
was expecting something
like,
more.
I don't know anyone else besides like some other friends that like I don't hang out with really anymore that read the comic book series. The comic book series is like
Graphic novel.
takes.
Yeah, I think they call them graphic novels now.
No, they're comic books. What are you talking about?
Is that
Graphic
just
Graphic novels are actually like.
Is that when they're thicker?
you guys are out.
when it gets a boner, it's a graphic novel.
Yeah, right.
It's like a fucking erection,
X-rated novel.
rectified fucking comic book.
Stuff like Silver Surfer and Spider-Man is still comics, but you go to like Sin City, that stuff would be more of a graphic novel. Type.
Well, actually, like all those things, like Sin City, all that shit started as comics.
Right.
But you get
A monthly. We're talking comic books. A monthly
Yeah.
publication.
Yeah.
With an ongoing story.
Silver
but
Surfer
then
for the
when
win.
when you have like let's say like 20 out, you throw
throw
them
'em together.
and then you have
Charge $50 for it.
Yeah.
Like I paid for the Spawn collection. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have
Spawn.
Spawn 1 through like 600 on
Yeah,
my
dude,
computer.
they're fantastic.
So awesome.
Just a great. That's probably
On my computer.
looking at that stuff when I was like 10. That's probably what got me
Yeah,
into doing what
that's
I do.
exactly.
It really is because I mean that was something like let's take it to the farthest extreme we can. Like Batman's got the Joker, but Spawn has the fucking devil.
Has Malboja.
Yeah,
Speaking of
Satan
Spawn,
and God and all this shit wrapped together. I was like, this is bigger than anything out
Speaking
there.
of the Spawn comic book, does anyone remember the issue where it was the kids that were being abused by their father, and then Spawn, or actually the kid, like the older son, like shot him at the end?
I don't really remember.
That's the only Spawn that I used to have.
Some of them would go really off the
was
deep end. It wouldn't have anything to do with him.
yeah.
And I always think, well, somebody who picked it up this month is gonna hate this.
You guys like Todd McFarlane? You like his art and stories?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, his art is
definitely.
bad fucking ass, man. I've always loved his art.
Do you remember when he did?
I was actually a fan of when he didn't do the art, man.
Really?
Like, honestly, yeah. Like, I thought that the guys that, like, Greg Capullo and those guys that started doing them towards, like, 60, 70. And he also did a lot of the stuff on did you ever read The Curse of the Spawn? That was, like, the first few issues of that were, like, 200 or 300 years in the future when Armageddon finally set.
Yeah, dude.
And then that was
I
fucking.
read like 1 through 6 of that.
That was good, dude. That was
I
the
have it.
best
I gotta
part of
read
it, yeah.
Finish it or whatever.
Not a big fan of the art, though,
My
of
favorite
Todd
fucking
McFarlane.
comic book series
read
is
lips. I'm not-
hands
yeah,
down.
sorry.
What's up, Steven?
He's trying to lip read. Or I'm trying to lip read. I can't do that.
He's trying to liberate. Big flats.
My favorite fucking comic book series is
like a
Deadpool
fire.
and Cable. Has anyone ever heard of
Oh,
that?
yeah.
That's
That was
it's
like, that wasn't very many of them, though, right?
52.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah.
That was
It's pretty
52.
good. It's not bad.
Quite a specific number.
Well, yeah.
He's on it.
Well, yeah. It stopped in 2005, I think. Good shit. I don't know. Probably December.
Okay, a
You guys
little
gonna-
change
you
of
guys
pace.
gonna edit
Back
the
to
bullshit
music.
out, right?
But how about
Everyone's favorite band. How about that?
so you got hold on before that?
fuck you then.
You guys, Sparrows, are you either just finished or are finishing your EP, right?
It's in
Brand
it's in
new
my
EP.
car as we speak. We just
finished
yeah, it's
recording.
been finished recording. So I gotta take my time to mix it and everything. It's sitting in my car on my laptop.
You guys will hear a short clip at the end of this.
Yeah, we're gonna
Patcast.
send some shit.
So at the end of the show,
I actually, if you have a way to play a CD, we could do it now because I got it in
We'll
my
do
car.
it after.
It's
We
a,
won't be
it's a
able
good.
to.
It's the one I uploaded.
We won't be
Actually, a
able to
better
hear
one
it.
than that.
we'll just upload it afterwards.
Right on.
Yeah.
That'll be the best way to put it in.
That way it's
Yeah, it's
Crystal
gonna take
clear.
a couple weeks, but
So we kind of jumping the gun, but Halloween is obviously everyone's favorite holiday
Oh, yeah.
here. I think maybe. Yeah.
I prefer Christmas.
Mike's a Christmas guy.
I don't know.
Dying cat.
I guess so. I mean, it's just the best. Like the girls that are the goody two shoes most of the year, they always come
dress
out as
up
like
like
hookers
sluts.
or something like that, and it's like score.
Yeah,
National Whore Day. Just
Yeah.
'cause.
it's just a
It's the one.
very.
It's the one night out of the year
Where everyone
girls
just
can
doesn't
look
give a
like whores
fuck.
and no one can judge them for it, and I think that's awesome because I
I-
wouldn't judge
That in the fucking New Year's.
New Year's, yeah.
What?
I'd still be.
Oh, no, it's home.
Yeah, I'd still be like, thank you for dressing like that.
So does Sparrows have any Halloween plans? Being it the
I think we're playing
Just
on
not
the
at the
20th.
moment,
That's the
no.
closest we've got.
Yeah.
We're playing on the 20th. Where?
Well, we're playing the 28th.
In Denton or
28th.
Yeah, we're playing the
fucking
28th
no.
at Tomcats. Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
nice.
Fair enough.
28th, yeah. 28th.
We need to be posting that shit, Mike.
Oh, we lost a member, and so I was like, I don't know what we're gonna do yet.
No, we play. We play.
we're gonna
even if
keep
we have
playing.
nobody in the
Steven will
fucking
fill
band, we'll
in.
play the CD
No big
for him.
deal.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Party foul.
Why? I just gotta know why
Brian
you
just spilled
balanced it on the
Mike's
Taco Bell.
big flag.
on an
Mike's
empty
match.
plastic cup, cardboard cup.
Sorry.
Shorts in that because I'll be. You owe me 50
Nah, I was thinking a quarter.
50 cents. That
How much of that was tax?
It's fixed as long as it doesn't get to the flood.
It's fine.
I know, but
Steven.
But I think Halloween's cool though.
Die.
Oh,
I can't say it's any more
What was the-
special to me because I'm always kind of dark.
every day
What was the
pretty much
purpose of
Halloween
the
for us.
question?
yes. Oh my god.
Plans for Halloween.
when you talk about like what we
I mean, what I surround myself with
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
really can't get it any worse than.
and when was that we went to that Watain show? That was worse than any
No,
Halloween.
that was like fucking last November.
Yeah, I mean
That was
it
mind-blowing.
just the smell of death everywhere.
literally
so
literally.
bad.
Like you
for
could smell,
hours.
like they hung pig intestines.
It burns your
up on the
nostrils.
stage. You could
It's
smell it
horrible.
coming in. It smelled like
where did they play at?
Yeah, where was this
the
at?
law.
upstairs of the.
Yeah, the Palladium.
Palladium.
How
Wow.
that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They must have paid them off.
And we had just
something
seen like
fierce.
Every Time I Die a couple of weeks before that.
No, I wasn't there. He did.
It was like the week before that I saw Every Time I Die, and then Watain played, and like
God damn.
I don't know what they do, but somehow they get the smell of dead animals, and
They're bottled scents.
It starts smelling
Pig carcass by
before
Watain.
the first band.
Yeah,
think
you
I
could.
remember
It
you
smells
telling
the
me
whole
at
way.
the time
they're
The
playing.
smell gets more nauseating as they're about to play.
You do smell that. That's
Smell
and then
Gibson.
it's
Yeah.
and then it's
Smell
in there.
Gibson.
Yeah, but I'd never been around like the smell of death for like hours on end. and like your nose starts burning.
It's a fucking.
You're like-
I mean, the
you smell
only
like
thing it's
eggs.
missing is getting like bashed in the face with a hammer.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
that's about
God.
it. I mean,
like,
besides
throw
that,
blood
it's
on you
fucking
and stuff.
sensory
It's great.
overload.
It's an all around fantastic.
Do you guys dig?
Fantastic
You guys,
show.
you guys dig Guar at all?
Never been a fan.
Do you appreciate it? Oh.
No, don't appreciate it.
Have you ever seen them live?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been. Man, I can't tell you. I've never been a fan of Guar,
like
and it's.
outside in the middle of the
I think it's because I dated a girl that liked it,
Awesome.
and that'll ruin it for you. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Like they're. I don't want to say anything bad about them because I like that they do the costumes and stuff like that and the whole alien.
I like
thing.
that they really provoke people.
Right. I'm just
Oh,
not
yeah.
into. I'm into like heavier stuff. I guess.
What are some of your favorite bands?
Death metal.
my
No, I tried to ask it and then I got shut down.
favorite
so I'm
bands?
redoing it. Not to put you on the spot.
Deftones.
Fuck yeah,
Deftones,
that's a good
fuck
one.
yeah.
Since I was a
Yeah,
little
that's
kid.
probably collective.
What do you
I
think about
think.
Diamond
I don't know if I've ever met somebody that
What do you
didn't
think about
like the
Diamond
Deftones.
Eyes? New CD? You heard it all?
It's at first like because of course I was a kid starting out listening to heavy music and rock and roll,
Well, that
and
claw,
I was
did you
listening
get
to
that on
like
camera?
the first two Deftones records, and then White Pony was a little bit different, and then it was like a leap over into like
Man, I
This-
loved White.
this-
I actually
weird.
started.
like a new
With White
style of
Pony.
I did
music.
too.
Yeah, and then I worked
I
my
was
way
at-
back.
yeah,
Yep, I was
around the
like
third-
14 when that came out.
I
That's
think
about the time you
I think
start
White
listening to
Pony
that
is my favorite album.
shit. Me too. Just because that was the first record I'd ever heard by them, to be
yeah,
honest.
it is just.
And I remember people being like, "You got to hear Around the Fur," and I'm like, "That's brutal," but I still like White Pony.
I remember my friend brought over Adrenaline, the very first Deftones
Yeah.
record, and I was like, "Is it Korn?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Does it sound?"
Get it out of there!
I was like, "Does it sound like Korn?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Get it out of here! I don't want to listen to it." And then like a month later, I went and bought it, and I just fell in love with it. And
I remember that
and was before Around
the
Fur
cover
came
of
out
Around
and
the
that
Fur
stuff. So I was
is
like,
why I bought
been a
Around the
long-time
Fur.
fan.
The
hot
cover,
chick?
yes.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Fuck! If I could ever find this chick, I don't know what I'd do with myself."
Dude,
And it had really nothing to do with how she looked. It was just the fact that that's a badass band.
doesn't have to do with Deftones. With Deftones. Jesus.
No, that's the heavy metal. That's their heavy metal
cover
side
band ever.
project.
Doesn't have to do with Deftones, but I think it was like God, it was some fucking heavy band. I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was Slipknot, but I asked my mom, like I was in junior high, and I was like, "Hey, can you go get like this awesome fucking evil metal CD that came out?" So fucking because my dad wouldn't let me listen to that shit, or like he didn't like it, and so my mom would go buy the CDs, and I just fucking hide them and stuff. Was she accidentally instead of picking up this evil fucking metal record, picked up Simple Plan?
Nice. The most evil.
That's pretty demented.
No, the demented part is I jammed it and I actually got into it. I actually liked it. There was several Simple Plan songs that I liked. Just
Man,
throwing that out there.
Wow, this is going in a direction that
Yeah. But I mean, like, there's
I'm becoming very
That's
uncomfortable.
just like an old time favorite, you know, of newer bands. You know, the Contortionist is probably
Influenced heavily by Simple Plan.
no. I'm going back to
Isn't
favorite
everything
bands.
these days? These guys really
My
put their
favorite band.
footprint
I mean, like,
in the
Deftones-
American music scene.
Deftones, Glassjaw, that stuff it's a staple. It's never going to go anywhere. But
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
as far as like newer bands that are coming
I
out,
think
the
it-
Contortionist, you know.
Like, what happened to that? What happened to that amazing time of music where it was Korn, Limp Bizkit,
Limp Bizkit,
Slipknot?
what
That to me
Mudvayne,
that
Static
was
X,
we
Mudvayne.
grew up. We grew up, man. That's what happened to that amazing. I'm serious. Like I gotta say, like that time. I'd say I was 14 in '99 when all that shit started getting really. That was fucking huge for me. You know, I mean, I don't think I'd be listening to metal if it wasn't for Korn.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think a lot of people can say that. And Korn was my favorite fucking band for a long time.
My very first heavy rock band was 311. And I will always.
They have metal riffs.
Hey,
it's
for
very
back-
Simple Plan.
For back then, like being as young as I was, that was my first taste of like heavier kind of
It's like
music. you know?
hardcore rock.
Down,
Some serious
down is
riffs,
like
man.
pretty fucking heavy.
My first ever concert ever was Linkin Park.
Beat.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Beat Savage
that?
Garden.
Bare naked ladies.
Wow, he beat
know
it.
what?
He
I'm gonna-
fucking beat Savage Garden.
You know what though? I'm gonna kill all of you because
No.
my first concert was Rush.
That's actually really awesome.
That's
though.
actually something to be proud of. Mine was
Yes.
Audio Adrenaline.
Oh nice.
Christian band.
Yep. Audio Adrenaline, Johnny Q. Public,
Audio Adrenaline
DC
is
Talk.
why he plays the music he plays today.
ZZ Top makes
It's
up for
a
it.
knee-jerk response.
DC
It's like a
Talk.
20-year-old knee-jerk response to
ZZ
that.
Top would have been cool.
Yeah, I was like,
Not to crush everyone's awesome concert experience, but I think my second concert ever takes it. Ricky Martin.
Wow.
Nice.
That's so shit.
Yeah.
I'm gay.
Hail Satan.
He's like, Ricky Martin, I'm gay. Like, whoa.
My mom went to a Neil Diamond concert once, and I'm gonna go to the grave being proud of that one. 'Cause I think, like that's like one person removed from going to the
You
show. I
can't
wanna
change
go.
it now. You can't think of something
Love
more
Neil
gay
Diamond.
than that.
No, I was in the womb.
It doesn't count. You can't experience that.
When I was in the womb.
You remember the vibrations.
And even in there, you were like, what the fuck is this shit? I moved to her slide. I was like, get me away. You're clinging to her spine.
Real quick, just push things on a little bit. Is there oh, fuck off. Do you guys
Still haven't gotten to my favorite band, by the
Oh.
way. You know, you kind of stopped over at Mike, but you continue.
So Jason from Sparrows, favorite bands
As of right now, like current bands,
all time.
all time, Darkest Hour for sure.
Oh yeah.
At the Gates,
Yes.
Neuraxis, Cephalic Carnage. Obviously, some of the ones that
New
they
metal.
said earlier. Yeah, some of that.
You like Necrophagus?
I do, but I wouldn't put them in my top.
No, me
But-
neither. I just appreciate that this one
It's-
guy can fucking write this shit
Yeah.
and still.
Yeah, right.
Did you get that?
I mean, like Gorod, just any of the like, I don't know, original but yet still badass death
Gorod
metal
is
music.
fucking sick.
That's you got to clean your speakers off after you listen to that. Like you have to go clean the mud out of it.
What is it called? What are they called?
Gorod.
Gorod?
It's-
Gorod.
It's filthy.
Outstanding.
It's
like
a
they're better than
three-piece
almost
band.
everybody, and
Yeah,
they
pretty
know
much.
it.
But
And
they still play
there to-
death metal.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
unreal.
They're fucking sick.
But yeah, that's about it.
Sounds
Oh,
fucking
Dahlia. Forgot Dahlia.
Oh, Black Dahlia. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. That's a staple.
As
Speaking
far
of
as
At the
American
Gates, though.
death metal.
Man, they like broke up for the longest time,
Well,
right?
they became the haunted.
Yeah, they
They what?
They became the haunted.
yeah, they're two guitar players.
Oh
that-
no shit.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
actually came back.
I
and
really like
played
the
a sh-
Haunted.
like,
The twins
few
that
shows.
play
So
guitar
I'm hoping,
and At the Gates playing the
I'm
Haunted.
hoping that they'll come back.
Dude,
and, like,
they
record some new shit.
no, they're not gonna record new shit, and you probably wouldn't want to hear it anyway. I'm serious.
Well, I mean,
like the Haunted
What
is
was it?
completely
Slaughter
fucking
of the Soul. When was that?
96.
Man,
that
that-
was. Of course, I didn't hear it. In
That was
So
ahead of its
fucking
time.
good, though.
That was ahead of its
Oh.
time.
That's gonna go down in probably one of the greatest metal albums.
Oh, yeah,
and
Slaughter
the
of
sound of it in 1990. When you think that's like
Yeah, it
going
sounds
back and
good.
unearthing an ancient fucking ATM from Egypt. It really is. It's like how did they do that? How did they do that with this technology? And you go back in 96 and you listen. How did they record this when every other record that came out in 96
Sounds like
did not
shit.
sound like that? Yeah.
That's crazy.
I would say my favorite bands got to be tied between the Black Dahlia Murder and Slayer, just because of the fact that I've never found a band that lyrically hit closer to home, not in my personal experiences, but just in what I want to hear than the Black Dahlia Murder. Like their lyrical content is exactly what I would want to do.
Yeah.
And you could probably find some comparisons.
What is
Even
the name of that band that they would totally be into?
Oh.
Spitting blood in the
Face of God. Suicidal homicide.
It's the opening
Oh,
line
man.
of the song.
They're
it's
good.
like old school metal.
I don't remember it either.
But Slayer, if there's one band I could be in, go back in time, Slayer.
Really?
Because
See,
yeah,
you know,
Yeah, like
absolutely.
they started out. They were like, we just want to be the fastest, heaviest band around.
I mean, that
And they
everything
did.
that
Like,
they've
they
done,
made everybody else
I
do it.
want to do. I want to model my band after Slayer.
I never-
like every decision they've ever made, I think has
God.
been awesome.
I never got into Slayer,
I
probably
didn't
because
either.
I've never like really tried to listen to them, but just based on the fact that so many like other metal fans are into them and they know that it's kind of like it's not where it began, but they're definitely
Good
one
start.
of the pioneers.
Like Slayer doesn't want you to listen to their music. They don't. They don't want you to listen to it. They only want the people that really want to fucking break through the barrier and listen to it. That's kind of what a lot of metal is about. Like it's not for everybody, and it's made to be that way. Like it's
They make it for themselves, and if you like it, then you'll come.
Well, it's made for like 5 people.
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
the thing is those 5 people in 1979, now there's like 5 million, so
Yeah, it's pretty
I don't
crazy.
know. But Slayer's a band that, I actually saw them for the first time probably like 3 years ago. And
Is it all the original members?
yeah, now it is. And I was just like, fuck, everything, I just love everything, the lyrics they write about, the music.
And you know what makes me
Big
fucking
fan.
sick? Because have any of you ever heard of this shitty band called Black Veil Brides?
Yes.
You know how many
Don't get me
fucking
started
likes
on
they
that.
have on their Facebook?
Too many?
Or actually, no, on
That is
their
the correct
like
answer.
one of their videos, they have over 39 million views.
Oh, 39 million? Or
Yes.
The guy
that
wears
shit-
mascara, doesn't he?
39
Yeah.
fucking million.
That'll
And I'm
explain
just
it.
like,
I
what
once
the
had a-
fuck? What is the state of
At
metal,
the
man?
show we played together, I was talking to. I'm not saying what band it is, but I'm sitting here watching this band. I told them I would say what band it is, but I'm not gonna say.
Do it.
No,
It's all right.
Don't be a pussy.
do it.
Call some people out.
Don't
be a
coax
pussy.
them into doing something.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. They know I hate them.
Yeah.
So you can say the name.
Well, that band knows that some of us don't.
They
Corey,
know who they
come on.
are.
them. So.
Oh, come on. Controversy. People listen to
I
it.
tell you what, he's it on.
Okay, let's actually
Okay,
not
yeah.
mention the name of that band.
I knew that would be.
You're not a pussy.
You should
So
have
anyway,
seen how much conviction was in his voice before we got here about what he was gonna say.
when I saw that, I was like, ah, fuck. So anyway, I was watching this fucking band, and a guy beside me, and a guy beside me.
Okay, all right.
I'm watching this band play, and a guy beside me says, "These guys have got a shit ton." Like he looked at me like, "What do you think?" And I was like, "I fucking despise this." And the guy says, "Well, they have a ton of fucking likes on Facebook." And I turned to him, I said, "Yeah, so does Lady Gaga."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean that means nothing, dude.
Well,
and it's,
Corey is partial.
And
Lady
here's
Gaga,
where
so-
Corey defends Lady Gaga.
I'm not saying Lady
Lady
Gaga
Gaga is
sucks.
awesome.
I'm
Lady
just saying,
Gaga-
I'm more of a
obviously,
Katy Perry fan than
Yeah,
Lady Gaga.
it's
not
to each other's
fucking-
opinions.
Yeah, I'm a fan of her tits more than Lady Gaga.
everything's way nicer.
All
A
I
real
know-
female.
All I know is that Lady Gaga can play the piano like a beast.
She got some pipes.
and she got some pipes.
That's fine. So anyway, take your whatever you hate that has that's very popular and plug it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
like
know.
whatever something that
Something you don't like,
Popularity
fuck her,
of
yeah.
the month.
whatever.
As long as
Veil Bride.
as long as you don't
To
start
me,
hawking Doritos.
I don't find a lot of people do find worth in the numbers though. I mean they will listen to a band and they will like a band because
Everybody else
everybody else
likes
does.
it.
Because
Why-
that's
why should
completely
not?
fine. That I don't give a shit.
That's not
But
fine.
don't throw
That's not fine. That's stupid.
that is very stupid. But what are we gonna fucking do about it, dude?
Punch someone in the face.
Well, that's
Oh, I don't agree.
so that's why I try to delete as many people from our Facebook. And I'm just kidding. I don't really do that.
Dude, can you do that? Can you delete
yeah,
likes?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want you to like my band anymore. Fuck off.
No, I've done that to a few people. I have. No, I'm
hilarious.
serious. I really have. Like if they say stupid questions or something, I'll just block them.
You know what? I don't like when people fucking post on our Facebook. Well, I have it set to where you only see our posts. But when people post, like, some asshole company will like us, and then they'll be like, "Hey, can you fucking promote my product?"
Right. No.
And I'm like, "Who the fuck? Like,
Right.
who are you?
Give me something.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
Give me something. I'm gonna break it, and
My
then
hair
I'm not
fell
gonna
out,
promote
but
it.
buy it.
Like, that's
That's stupid. We don't have that
ridiculous.
problem.
Yeah, I mean, like, what are you gonna do? You're like, hey, hail Satan! Oh yeah, while you're at it, go buy the latest
We,
tank top from Archaic.
Actually, you know what?
I'm not gonna do that.
I tell you what's funny. We had a guy contact us about working with us, and I straight up told him, I guess manager booking or something. I don't even really remember what he wanted to do at this point. I haven't heard anything from him but since then. So I told him, I was like, to be honest with you, man, I'm not gonna make this easy on you if you want to do this, and I'm gonna test your fucking will. And I am a control freak, and I'm very hard to deal with. So if you want to continue to try to do this, that's
That
fine.
is true.
It's not gonna be easy at all.
He can be a pain in the ass sometimes, for sure.
It's
That is
because
also true.
I
He has a vision. He has a vision, and he wants to go for it.
very strong vision.
So fuck that guy, basically.
Well, not fuck that guy. It's just that I've
working with
been
him. He's a
down.
good guy.
I've been
Good guy.
I've been down that road so many times. I can't
We're
tell you.
working with
I
him.
can't tell
We're
you
just-
how
we're
many
controlling
signatures I
everything.
put on paper.
He's
You know.
just having
I mean, the
fun.
thing is that you do that shit, and then you think, well, why didn't I just do this myself? And I went and I studied like fucking recording for 2 years and did all that shit so we could do that ourselves.
So, speaking of that, or something, do you guys listen to any local bands besides yourselves?
Absu, man, coming out with a new record.
Absu.
Absu?
Yeah, you haven't heard of Absu?
Don't tell them what it is.
No, I'm not. Go check.
I'm not going to tell you what they sound like. Just go.
Tell me to
listen.
spell it.
Yeah.
ABSU.
ABSU.
Yeah. They actually were broken up for a long time.
Yeah, they back in the day they were a
Absu.
3-piece. I think they still are.
Yeah.
But they just
They're local, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Rod of,
unlike anything.
Rod
you've
of
probably heard
Obsidian.
around here. It's nothing like.
What is this?
from Denton. Rod of Obsidian.
It's rot of
Rot
obsidian.
of Obsidian.
Rot of Obsidian.
Yes.
Okay.
As far as like metal goes,
WROGHT.
that's like
Yeah,
the
no,
only
UROT.
local band.
Yeah, it's a
they're fucking amazing.
WROUGHT of obsidian.
One of the most amazing bass players I've ever seen.
way better than me.
Pop guys, what's your favorite pop bands locally?
I thought you meant like soda pop.
Think of the new Perfect Thickest Kids record.
Well,
Yeah, fuck
that one song, I don't know about you, but I came here to dance. I always did like that one song.
You know what? I have to fucking admit, I'm against everything that Forever Sickest Kids is about. I fucking do not like them. But one fucking song I do like, simply because they have a very catchy fucking
You guys should.
synth.
I don't think I've ever really heard that much of them. You should like either let us listen to it or show us the videos, and you can get our reaction to it.
I've seen them live on accident
Get like the
6
two girls,
times.
1 cup reaction.
Six times on accident.
On accident. I just go to festivals and they're like headlining, and I'm like, or they're not headlining. Like they play like right before the headliner, and I want to see the headliner, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, there are some
I'll
bands
put
where
up
it's
with
just
you.
completely the opposite
I'll
of what I
tolerate
would
it.
do. And that sounds, from what you've said, like a band I would just completely be against.
I mean, like
everything.
other logo, but like I enjoy you guys. Of course, there's
Thank
not
you,
much for
thank
me
you.
to listen to. I mean, I just have Pariah, and that's about
I'm
it.
sorry.
You know.
we're
Soon,
sorry.
November.
Right. Once your record comes out, I'll be jamming that as well. But,
Eternal Damnation. Early November.
of Tyrannosaurus, they're amazing.
Yeah, you were telling me about
great
that
name.
earlier.
Yeah, it is. They're outstanding. They're just sluggish and beautiful. I love it.
All right,
Doom, doom, doom.
Yeah.
Because my ass is hurting.
I don't know. I wouldn't really call it sludgy. There's definitely there's an ass gaggle of doom going on in that.
I'll just fucking
band.
So
stand.
Jason and Brian are switching seats because his asshole hurts.
I know you're from me.
We're actually we're reaching the hour mark. What do we got?
4 hours.
Jesus Christ, we've been here all night.
8 more minutes? Okay.
I thought we've only been recording for 8 minutes.
No,
I'm like, holy shit.
we're gonna try to keep them to an hour so they're listenable, or just like right over an hour.
It's like Brian the whole time. He's got like the
Yeah,
Jonathan
no shit.
Davis.
We're gonna have to edit all of Brian's
Sup?
shit out. 'Cause-
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
Yeah. He said some really offensive shit towards the middle.
Straight up asshole.
No, we're not gonna edit it.
Yeah, you should edit that out.
No,
Well,
leave
if you want.
leave the offensive.
If you want, but
because that's what we do.
otherwise we'll keep it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you don't need a video to know what's on people's when they hang out all the time.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
fucking hate. I just hate everything about.
You know what? You can say it then, because we'll just edit it out then.
Throw that mic up there because it's probably not picking up as much.
I will tell you, and I fucking said it before, right to them. I just fucking hate everything they're about.
Well,
I mean, they're just
say
not.
who it is.
I mean,
We'll
I
edit it
can't. I
out.
can't.
No.
He's got 2.
I can't even say that. Like, I even think they're cool guys. I don't.
Well, I can't say that. I'm friends with a couple of them.
Now I'm just curious because I hate both of them. So I don't know.
Steven, which show do we play?
With them. With Sparrows. Our only show. Come on.
This got a lot to edit out.
Yeah, man, I hate. You know what? I hate Full House too.
Yep. What a shitty show.
He's gonna have to edit so much.
What a shitty fucking show.
We haven't been playing shows
What are
much.
you talking about? That's the
Speaking of
show
that.
we discovered Sparrows. It was a
Full
great
House
show.
is awesome.
Such a shitty.
No, but when you say
You fucker.
off the record, when you say you're gonna edit that out. Put a beep over the beep on his. Just say that because it's not. We're gonna keep all.
Tattoo on his arm.
No, because if anyone, everyone knows that I'm wearing all. If anyone see me, knows what I'm wearing.
Because anybody that knows
Okay, yeah.
something
All right.
on his arm.
Fine.
What's on his arm.
All right, stop.
So you
Stop
can
saying
say,
those words.
Fucking. It'll just say fucking.
God damn it! Don't.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, this is. They're not even here, so
Continue.
we don't even need to be talking about them.
So
Ooh, you mean
Talk about.
Go ahead.
you mean
why the fuck are we talking about? It's so bizarre.
Backdoor sluts 9.
Legacy was pretty badass. It was the first time I ever saw a girl like taking it in the ass and blowing a dude at the same time.
that's a very great time in a man's life where he first witnesses.
Girls do
Yeah, I tell you what, the airtight was the mind blower. When a girl's got the one in the ass
plug.
Oh, dude, even an ass plug's good, you know. But when we're talking 3 dicks, that's disturbing.
Blowing
That's
out
that
holes.
feeling, right?
I think it's time to make Houdini's redemption a public thing.
All right, you've met the
I
mic.
need to explain it.
Actually, I have to tell you, one of the weirdest fucking pornos I've ever seen, or weirdest fucking things done in a porno, is my uncle.
Whoa!
I started out wrong. Yeah.
Segue. Great segue.
It was not even a fucking legit porno. It was something he stumbled upon.
No.
VHS.
It's dude.
If I could finish, actually. If I could finish.
My uncle is in a porno.
Yes, I walked right into that one. I apologize.
Oh shit! This is a real life porno. This wasn't even on camera.
Continue, Steven.
See it.
Should I even finish now? I don't know.
Yes, continue.
It's all dried up now.
Continue. Your uncle.
My uncle took me to my older cousin's house, right? And he has a big screen flat TV, right?
Sweet.
And on his TV was this chick getting drilled in the ass by this other, this guy, right? And he comes in her ass. And then they get a tube and they stick it in her asshole and she sucks the cum out of her ass.
Cream pie?
Cream pie.
No, they call it shrimping.
I don't know what the fuck
something-
it's called.
Shrimping or something.
Yeah.
But you know what's not cool?
when
Let
it's two
me
guys,
add
it's
something
different.
on to that. Porn is great, but you know what's not cool? Watching it with another guy. That's just
it
never been my fucking thing.
It was on. I didn't.
It's almost like I can't enjoy this right now, you know?
Houdini's redemption. Give me a microphone, goddammit.
Let's hear it. Hear the story.
It's not a story. God, I wish it would happen. I wish it would have happened. All microphones to me. I got this one.
All right. So Houdini's Redemption, Matt. What is
The
it?
Houdini's Redemption. It's okay. It has to be a threesome. 2 girls and a guy. Okay, guys, fucking a chick in the ass. Anal cream pie. Farts it out. Come fart onto a glass coffee table. Glass coffee table. Other girl comes in with a razor blade, cuts it up like cocaine, puts it in a line, snorts it, hawks a loogie of semen into the other girl's mouth. Houdini's Redemption.
Did you come up with that?
Yes.
That's
elaborate.
disturbing and cool.
That's elaborate.
Or the Chinese finger trap. That's where 2 dudes put their dicks in a Chinese finger trap, and then the first one to come. It's not really the first one to come. First, it's like, oh, you need to come first because then you can. First one to get touched by cum loses.
Dude, can you send that to me just so I can listen to it? Like put it on my iPod and just hear him stumble through that.
First one to touch.
Basically, the first one to touch cum loses. That was all great, but
Oh my God.
took
Awkward
the life
silence.
Patcast over. Bye.
And on that note,
So to wrap it up, Sparrows EP, the new EP, which is yet unnamed, correct?
we're gonna call it Abandon the Cross.
Abandon the Cross.
It's gonna have 3 songs on it. I did previously. We said it was gonna be 4, but we're just gonna do 3, 5, 6, and
What-
7.
what song-
That would be the 5, 6, and 7.
Abandon the Cross.
what song are you emailing to the email like tomorrow by Wednesday or whatever?
What do you guys want to do?
I want to do To the Devil a Daughter. Just because it
That's
sounds
fine.
really good.
Yeah.
That's
Alright, so
that'll be the
different.
last one that everybody's heard then.
So
Yeah, that's
right
fine.
now, at the end, as soon as we're done talking, you hear two. I'm drunk.
To the devil a daughter.
To the Devil a Daughter.
Yes,
Sir.
So that is a pair.
That is Sparrow's new song that will be on their new EP.
I didn't eat anything today. I'm sorry.
Thank asparagus for me. You guys are fantastic.
Oh man.
Actually, you know what? Quick question: Does anyone outside of tonight have any experience with podcasting? Like, do you listen to it at all? Nothing.
Like the Thinking Atheist podcast.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one. That's
Yeah.
very high rated. And the religion.
What
and
do they
spirituality.
do?
Well,
You just
he
talk.
talks,
It's
like,
just-
Yeah, what we're doing now.
They just like this.
It's like
It's like a
talk
radio
It's
show,
talk
but
radio.
not live.
Yeah, it's talk
Jason,
radio.
anything?
Just for school. That's it. Yeah.
My sister used to run a podcast for her
What?
church.
Oh, I was gonna say like.
That's
at
fine.
first
I never
was gonna ask
listened,
what
though.
kind. I don't know. I just
Like,
gave up.
Online classes and
There's no
shit
point.
like that. So.
I mean, like I would
Schooling
overhear her working
podcast.
on it and stuff. But
Still counts.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a very exciting answer, but that's all I got.
No, I'm not that drunk. I'm
Yeah,
just stumbling.
Education.
This happens. This happens every time we do a podcast. Like at the very end.
Sparrows.
The burp. The burp.
Blessed sparrows.
Thanks for listening to asparagus.
Is there anything else we need to talk about?
Well, I guess we could talk about who's going to be our next guests on the next.
Oh,
next week.
that's a
Brandon
little
and Sean
awkward
from Euphony,
Yes.
sweet.
bunch of queers. They're gonna be on. They're gonna be on our next podcast. And you know what? You know why I asked you guys about the Halloween podcast? Do you believe in any paranormal things? be it UFOs.
Just Satan.
Obviously, yeah.
Just Satan.
Of course.
Statistically, there has to be aliens. Whether it's just whether they have spaceships or they're coming here.
I see you post shit. I love Ancient Aliens, man. I can't.
I love it too. It's my shit.
I am so like.
We don't
I
all
really believe
in
that
this.
really
This is
happened.
an
You wouldn't even
individual
believe.
thing.
Yeah,
No, I do
I am
too.
totally fucking subscribed to that.
Yeah, but like our entire we differ in the band on that. We don't have like a unified thought on aliens or stuff
whoever
like that.
is the most prevalent in the paranormal, come to our Halloween special. We'll do a 5-minute. We're gonna tell an experience story or just something that's awesome. One of you guys just come.
Yeah,
It'll
we'll
be
have.
like-
I don't
we'll have
have
our
anything.
friend,
I've never
I don't know, it's not
experienced
something
anything.
we really talk about.
Paranormal.
We're probably like if you
Can we
Just
talk
anything
about
if you didn't know we were in a band, like if
Blood
you didn't, we were
sacrifice to
probably the
Satan.
most normal guys you've ever.
Yeah, we
fucking seen.
don't have any
Like I mean, I'm the only guy in the band with tattoos.
yeah. Or
It doesn't mean
Ramon too.
It doesn't mean we're not normal.
A tattoo.
Drummers.
Yep. Gotta be the
and
fucking.
none of us have none of us have piercings.
I was gonna say, yeah. We need something else special.
Always
I
just
should have
fighting
that, too.
for that fucking limelight, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because we refuse. I refuse to be on stage without something in front of me in case a riot starts. Like I don't. I can duck behind those motherfuckers.
So I'm sorry.
Well, I was gonna say was I actually tried to get people to come and like destroy my drums on stage. No one would do it. I was actually pretty pissed.
Really?
I was pretty mad. Well, because we was the one time they were like the crowd got super fucking like into it.
Yeah.
So I was like, come to the
And everybody
stage.
got creeped out,
and
like,
take
what?
everything. Like just come take.
Come up
everything.
here, like put you in the face. Everybody's like, wait a second.
I was like, someone.
I was like, I don't know if he's serious.
I was like, someone tackle me. I don't care. But they didn't do it.
Anything.
Punching you in the mouth.
Anything Sparrows wants to promote before you leave?
Just fucking if you like brutal metal, check our page out. We're about to put some new songs up pretty quick. If you hate God, if you love Satan, if you don't like Satan, if you still hate God, you can't like God and listen to us. That's basically what I'm trying to
Well,
say.
I guess if you don't give a shit about what we're saying or our image or
Hey, now.
what we stand for,
I would say we make
But
it
you still like the
hard
music,
on those
I
people who
guess.
try to fucking earmuff it, so to speak. If you're gonna try to go into it blind and act like you're not gonna get hit with a Satan or something in the lyrics, it's not gonna happen.
right, you're gonna get like
So that's
what we want to promote. I can't even tell you when it's gonna be out because I gotta mix it, and we do all that shit ourselves.
That's good. That's cool.
we're gonna have a 3-song EP. It's called The Abandon the Cross.
We have the Light Mass EP, which is out now, which is something we did about 4 months ago.
which is great.
Thank you. We should play something from that too.
Thank you.
I'll bring that. I'll send that.
We'll
to
do
you.
both. Okay, fuck.
That's free too. And by the way, we didn't get to talk about that, but we haven't been charging for our music. That's been something.
we don't.
That's actually been something.
Real quick. Let's talk
quick.
about that.
That's been something that we just me and Mike had decided before we started the band was we want people to hear our music and we don't want cost to be a problem. So save your money and buy some weed and listen to our music.
Yeah.
Understandable.
And I think that's something we both agree with. I mean, every piece of music I own that's on my computer that
Stolen.
we're recording this on is stolen. Period. I haven't bought I can't even remember the last time I bought a CD.
The last time I bought
Unless it
media was 2005.
Yeah, unless it was from a band that I saw live that was on tour and I gave the money directly to the band. I haven't bought a CD in a store since I fucking don't know when.
Yeah.
And there's no reason to. There's no reason
I mean,
to.
like-
You should give the money to the band if you can.
Yeah, I
Buy
agree.
some
Right.
merch. Buy a
Merch,
fucking
that's
CD,
where it's at.
anything.
We don't even fucking have merch. Like
Yeah.
it's not even like
Well-
I had a guy. He wanted. He's like, I can get you for $350. I can do it. And I was like, you know what? I'm just here to make music. I'm not here to sell T-shirts. You can go to Mervin's or whatever the fuck you want to do.
Mervin's!
I'd be like, I've been thinking of an old school fucking store.
Dude, you make
for like
fucking Ramon look
all
young.
day. I've been thinking of an old fucking clothes
Mervin's.
store that I could throw out, dude.
Mervin's.
And I fucking.
At least I would have said JC Penney's.
I actually had that one rehearsed.
I would have said JC
It's all right.
Penney's.
They're still around though.
Yeah, what the fuck? No, actually, it's what?
It's all about TJ Maxx.
No, it's JCP.
TJ fucking Maxx.
JCP,
Yeah,
nigga.
JCP now. Yeah.
Yeah, that young
Yeah, bitch.
JCP nigga.
JCP.
But back to the point, we never aspired to make money off of this, and we don't plan on doing that in the future. Our last EP was free. This one will be free.
Awesome.
The one after that will be
So
free.
good. God damn.
You know,
Is this
just
should we make that announcement?
No. What? No. Don't make any announcement because
Okay.
we haven't talked about it. So
Okay.
we're
If you did, we just edited it out. It's
So well, it is because Ramon is. I don't want to have him edit everything out.
Well,
But
can you edit this out?
but
Because I want to tell.
Why don't you just tell us
tell
in
him
like
off mic.
5
All right,
minutes?
fine.
all right. So
you.
new Sparrows EP coming out.
I'm gonna say 2 weeks. What's today? 2 weeks.
2
from today.
weeks?
I'll do it 2 weeks from today. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Dude, we should.
You spend more on you. If I spend
Today's
more
the
on 2
4th.
weeks, then it'll sound like
Today's
shit.
the 4th.
How about
We
we
finished.
release our EPs on the same day?
That's fine.
Want to do that? Touch
Sure.
dicks.
What time? what
November
what day-
4th.
And how many?
Oops.
Remember.
How many songs are on yours?
5.
So a month from now.
a month from today.
right.
Let's both release our EPs.
We'll do it.
It's fine.
All right.
We'll promote it together, man. Even though we've only got 300 people on our page, it probably all came from your page anyway. So they'll just see it twice.
So that's
Yeah.
been that. This has been Patcast episode 2 featuring Sparrows.
Cool. Thanks for having us. It was fun.
You guys are welcome back anytime. Obviously, we're gonna have you back on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And it'll be way more. Well, not way more because
it out.
Anarchy's
He's
kind.
like, edit
No,
it
no,
out.
Anarchy's kind of good. But next time there'll be a little more form, so we don't just stumble over words and bullshit like that.
That's all.
But loved it. It was good having you guys.
Thanks, man.
Awesome.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Now stay tuned for their song.
And fuck off. Bing bong.